$0. That's what it costed me to build an entire Gemini AI agent that you can input text or voice in WhatsApp and it'll respond back in text or voice, send emails, and look up a Google Sheet. There is, as you can see, our whole automation. If we input text, the output will be text. And if we input voice recording, the output will be also voice recording. This automation, everything we'll use today is going to be available down the description below in the link for free. So let me pull out my WhatsApp and I'm going to hit on execute workflow and it's waiting for our event in the trigger. So I'm going to send an email saying I'll be late for lunch. Look for how many members and how much revenue we made in December in my gym and tell me what is the highest mountain in the world. I'm gonna hit send. It's going through the automation and should respond back by a couple of seconds. I have sent an email informing that you will be late for lunch. In December, your gym had 300 members and generated $35,000 in revenue. The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. I am going to my email. Here I've got an email saying, hi Tim, just wanted to let you know I'll be running a bit late for lunch today. Apologies for inconvenience. See you soon. And my gym did in December 300 members, $35,000 in revenue. I'm going to input this voice, send an email saying I'll be late for work. Look for how many members, how much revenue we made in September in my gym. Tell me what is the tallest building in the world. Voice recording going through, the automation taking place. It's transcribing our voice recording. Now it's going to go through our tool and then it's going to convert this text into voice. And we should get it by now, and here it is.
I've sent an email to your team letting them know you'll be late for work. In September, your gym had 150 members and generated $20,000 in revenue. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa.
As you can see, it's working very well. So I'm going to walk you through from the very beginning. The message received is a WhatsApp trigger. You can find it here in the WhatsApp Business Cloud and pull down the trigger. It's going on this one. You are going to select it. Are going to open that. If you don't have a credential previously, you have to create a new credential. I'm going to walk you through on how to get a new credential for WhatsApp on an n8n. For WhatsApp, we have two kinds of credentials. The first one is for WhatsApp trigger node, which is the client ID and the client secret. And the second one is for send message node, which is the business account ID and the token. So now let's start by using the WhatsApp on message. You will choose it. And then once opened, let me delete this. Let's create a new one. Let's search for developer.facebook.com. Once it opens, you are going to press on login. Once you're in there, you can either sign up or log in with your Facebook account. I'm going to sign up. And I'm going to fill the information. I'm going to sign up now, and then they will send you a code in your email. Fill it. It will take you to your Facebook page. Then go back to Google, to the same page, developers.facebook.com. Hit on get started. Register. Select your phone number with the country code. Hit on send verification SMS. And then enter the code you received from the SMS, or maybe they will send it on WhatsApp. Then you are going to input your email. Congratulations, you are now a developer. So hit on a create app. Hit also on create app. Put your app name and your app contact email, which is the primary email for recovering your app if it's lost. Use cases, hit on other, hit next. Select business, hit next. You'll have your app name, app contact email, and the business portfolio. You don't need a one yet. Hit on create app. Input your password for your Facebook account. Hit submit. Now, once you are inside your app, you can see you can make a lot of credentials like for Facebook, Instagram. We are going to stick with WhatsApp. Hit on setup. Now go to app settings, basic. Here's you have app ID and app secret, which is the same as the client ID and the client secret. Copy the app ID, paste it. Copy the app secret after you hit on show, then paste it. And you have now your WhatsApp credentials for the WhatsApp trigger. Now for the send message node, just search for WhatsApp Business Cloud, hit on it, hit on send message. Create a new credential. We need to have access token and business account ID. We are going to get it by using API setup in the WhatsApp. Hit on continue. It will take you to form. Fill it with your business and account name, your name, your full name, first and last name. Now for the business email, you need to insert your own custom domain email, a business email and not your personal email. Now hit on submit. You'll be taken to Facebook business. Get out of it and go back and search for developers.facebook.com. And now once opened, you are going to go to my apps, hit on it. Then choose your created app, hit on the name of the app. Once you're in there, go to WhatsApp, API setup, and keep your app in development mode in order to get a test number, which is this one. You will get it for 3 months for free, which is the sender number, or you can fill up your own number as the sender number. Now you are going to choose the test number, hit 2, which is the same phone number for the Facebook account, or you can add a new number. Just select the country code. Just select the phone number, hit on generate access token, reconnect if they told you. Now hit on send message in order to receive from the test number, or you can look up that number on WhatsApp. This access token you have just generated, it will be valid for only few days. Now we are going to make it valid for months. To do that, first you are going to copy your access token, then go to tools, hit on access token debugger, paste your access token you have just copied, and then hit on debug, and then it will spit out your token information. Hit on extend access token, write your password for the Facebook account, and hit on submit, and it will generate your access token for like 60 days to 90 days. Just copy it and paste it in the access token. And for the business account ID, you are going to go back to the Facebook developer page, to your own app. Under WhatsApp, in the API setup section, you're going to scroll up to the access token page, and you are going to see your WhatsApp business account ID under the test number. Just copy it and paste it in the business account ID in n8n. Hit on save. It's going now to test the credential, and it's successful. Choose the credential you have just made. Resource, select message, operation send. Choose your sender phone number, the test number or the one you have input. The reception number, the same number you have logged in Facebook. But remember to add the country code of your phone number. Message type text, and the text body is going to be the output of the AI agent. I have chosen Google Gemini as the brain for our AI agent. Just to choose the model you want and fill up your API key. And if you don't want to use Google Gemini, you can simply just unplug it and select maybe like OpenAI. Hit on it and choose your OpenAI credentials from the OpenAI website. Choose the model you want. And for the sake of this tutorial, I will stick with Gemini. And I have plugged it to a simple memory. Just choose your context. I will keep it at 5. And for the AI agent itself, I have chosen its prompt is the same input from the message received node or the WhatsApp trigger node. Go to the WhatsApp trigger, select messages, and choose your credential for the WhatsApp account. And there you have it, your WhatsApp AI agent. I will make it active in order to try it, and I will pop up my WhatsApp. Let's try something like what's the largest animal on the planet. I will send. It's going through our automation, and the largest animal on the planet is the blue whale. It's working very well. Now we have our own credential. We are going to select trigger on messages. For the options, no need to select any option. And we are going then to the set node or edit node, just search for set, and there's the one. Just are going to go through it. The mode we are going to choose manual mapping. We are using the set node to set up our text response, our chat ID. If the input was message text, I'm going to get it from the message received. Here, our last input was voice recording, so the message text will not be available to see it. But if it was available, you can just drop it here. Let me just pause the video, give you a text response. Here in the set text node, we can see our text message, which is this one. Hi, we can see it here in the text body. Just drop it here. Name it whatever you want. I have named it response message. Here's the deal. Chat ID in WhatsApp is going to be not just a random number, it's your phone number. Always your chat ID will be the from variable. Just drop it to here and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it the chat ID just to make things clear. If you go to the set audio node, it's going to set our audio variables, just like the previous one is going to set our text variables. This one is going to set our audio variables. Let me get on voice input so we can work with it. We're going to choose the set audio, just manual mapping. So the fields or the variables we are going to set for the message audio chat 256. We're just going to drop from the audio chat to 5 drop it here. The message audio, you don't have to like get too technical. It's just like the audio format or something like that. In order to input it to the Google Cloud. Now, for the audio ID, you can find it in the audio tab. Just drop it here where you want. Audio, mine type, it's like the audio format like MP3, OGG. Every voice recording in any platform like WhatsApp, Telegram is going to be in OGG format. So just go for the format type and drop it here. You can include other input fields if you want to rename them or something like that, but no need for the sake of this video. We're going to the switch node has two main ways for the text input and for the audio input. For the voice root, any audio input will have a file ID. My rule here is saying that if the message has a file ID, let it go through the voice input route. For the text, I'm going to choose text body. If the body is available or if the body is existing, our text format is red, which means it doesn't exist because we have input an audio format, a voice recording. We know where you can get the file ID. For the rule, for the audio root, for the text, let me just input a text. Let me show you where you can get it. We have the input text in green, the voice is red because it doesn't exist. There is no file ID because the input was plain text. For the plain text, the rule is that the text should be available. We can see it here from the message received node or the trigger. You can see it here in the body. Just drop it here. Because it is a text, it's going to go through the text route directly to the AI agent. But I'm going to walk you first through the audio format route. For the switch node, you can turn on convert types where required, just to make sure everything goes smooth. For the audio, we are going to add a download media from the WhatsApp node. Just search for WhatsApp and you are going to hit on download media. If you go through it, you're going to choose your WhatsApp account or WhatsApp credential. We have previously configured the resource media. The operation will be download. For the media ID, which means the file ID of the audio ID, the one we have used as a rule in the switch node, going to be here in the messages audio ID. Just drop it here. This node, what it's basically doing is getting or downloading the voice recording we have input in the WhatsApp server, downloaded to our server, which means like your device or your temporary cache, you can say. So we can upload it next to Gemini in order to transcribe it. So if you go to the next node, which is HTTP request, it has two main objectives. First one is downloading the voice recording from the WhatsApp server by the URL that has generated by the download media WhatsApp. And the next one is converting JSON to binary. The binary file, it's basically like a file format which has byte sequences that refers to a specific file format like an audio, video, something like that. So for the method, we are going to choose get. The URL is going the same URL for the WhatsApp server. Just download it here. The authentication is going to be the same WhatsApp authentication, just choose predefined credential type. WhatsApp API, same as your WhatsApp API we have pre-configured. And for the send query parameters, send headers and send body, turn them off. Also, all the option, you don't need to input any option, just one option, which is going to just hit add option, choose response format. I have pre-chosen it. So after you have chosen response format, you are going to select file and put output in field data. We are telling the HTTP request to get a file format, not just a JSON or a text. In the output, we have our on audio recording. You can hit the view or download it. Now we are going to initiate the upload to the cloud server of Google Cloud. So this node basically is going to upload our file from the temporary cache in n8n to the Google Cloud server, and we'll have by that a URL to our file in the Google Cloud, like you have a URL to your video or audio in your Google Cloud. This is the same way. So for the method, it's going to be post URL is the Google Cloud URL. Just copy paste it the same. Authentication, you are going to choose Google Gemini authentication. So just choose predefined credential type is going to be Gemini API, Google Gemini Palm API. And if you don't have a credential, it's just a straightforward way, just a quick tutorial. I'll show you how. Just search for Google AI Studio, hit the first link, log in with your own Google or Gmail account, hit on get API key, and you can hit on create API key. Choose a project of your projects or create a new project, and hit on create API key in existing project, and you'll get your API key. Just copy it and paste it in the n8n. Here, just you can paste it here, just like a very cool, easy way. Send security parameters, no need, just turn it off. Send headers, we are going to determine our fields below. The fields we are determining below is going to be like the file information to let Google know exactly what kind of file we are uploading to its server. I don't want to get too technical, dive deep into this. Just copy paste the same words. Xgoog upload protocol resumable. Xgoog upload command star. The Xgoog upload header content length. You are going to get it from the JSON file size. You are going to skim and search for size, and you can get it here. Just drop it here. The file size, which means we are giving the Google Cloud server our file format information. For the X Google upload header content type audio, or we are telling the Google Cloud this is the format of our audio file, which is OGG, not MP3 or another format. Send body, we are just going to copy paste this JSON file. File display name file 0, you can choose any name. I have chosen this one. For the options, just add option, look for response format, turn on include response header status. For the response format, leave it as auto detect. Here in the output, we have our own Google Cloud URL for our own audio file or our own voice recording. You are going to choose to add a merge. Just search for merge. You can see it here, just tap it. The merge is going to merge our variables from the upload to cloud and the converting JSON to binary downloading HTTP request. So we don't lose any variable from the both ways. We have them in one merge. It's going to output all the variables we have used until now. There is no need to losing them because we are going to use them in the next nodes. So here in the next two HTTP requests, they are combining a prompt, which is basically the upload audio parameter. The prompt Gemini to transcribe is going to be the text, which tells the AI model to transcribe this audio. We're going to hit on the first HTTP request. So this HTTP request is going to upload our audio file, not by the mean of uploading it. It's going to give it the URL for the Google Cloud for our file. It's going to send with it some parameters or information about our audio file. So the method will be post the Google URL. Just drop here the X Google upload URL. The authentication, no need for authentication. Send headers, turn it on. Just we're going to give it the audio file information, the content length. You can use the file size. It's going to work also. Just drop it here. The name, just xcook upload offset value, get it to 0. For xcook upload command, the value will be upload finalize. I don't want to get too technical. Just as we said, they are just parameters for the exact audio. No need to change them or play with them at all. The send body, we are going to send body. As we said, we are going to send a binary file. We don't want to send JSON. It's going to n8n binary file. The input data field name, we're going to leave it as data. No need for other options. Now for our next HTTP request, which is telling the AI model, the Gemini AI model, to transcribe our audio. The method will be post. So this URL here is going to define which Gemini AI model we are going to use in order to transcribe our audio. We have chosen here Gemini 2.0 Flash Experiment. We have chosen this model above the others because there are other models only accept text. they don't accept audio with the text. The authentication will be a predefined credential. Credential type will be Google Gemini API. The API will be the same one you have set up from the Google AI Studio. Send query parameters or send headers, no need. Send body, we're going to send a JSON body. I'm going to pop it up so you can see it better. So it's going to have contents of only two parts. The first part is going to be text, transcribe the following audio message. The file data is going to be audio OGG, the file format. The file URI we have uploaded into our Google prompt. You can simply just drag and drop it from here, no big deal. For our AI agent, I have chosen the Gemini model as the brain for our AI agent. I have added a think tool, no big deal, just to make things spicy. And other tools, we have send email, Google Sheet. For the Gemini AI model, you're going to choose Gemini. Just get your same credential API for the Gemini model from Google API key, and choose the model Gemini 2.5 Flash. Just to make sure everything is clear, don't choose just any model, because there are models which only accept text. There are models which only accept text audio. So my best recommended ones are this one, 2.5 Flash, the 2.0 Flashlight, and the 1.5 Flash. They are the most stable ones. For this tutorial, we're going to choose the 2.5 Flash. The think tool, just add a think tool, no big deal. Leave the same prompt, no need to change it. For the Gmail tool, we are going to grab our Gmail credential from the Google Cloud Console. I have a video telling you how to get your own Google credential for Gmail, Google Sheets, Google Drive, anything. I'll tag it up here. Go watch it if you don't have a credential and come back to this video. For the tool description, just set automatically. Resource message, operation send, we're going to send email. This is the email we're going to send to genovaflowai@gmail.com. You can choose any email you want. For the subject, in the prompt of the main AI agent, I have told it to improvise its own subject and its own message or body. You can choose to not define automatically by the model. You can let it ask you what exact subject or exact body you want to send. I have chosen to make it choose a body subject on its own. We create and make up the subject with whatever fits with the main prompt. Email type is going to be text, and the message you can also define automatically by the model. Be creative, make up the message with whatever fits with the main prompt. So this defined automatically by the model, you can turn it on by just tapping on the star logo. It's going to be next to it. Just hit on it. At the bottom of the email, if you don't want to see this email was generated by n8n, just go to options, add an option named append and attribution, turn it off. And for the Google Sheets, the same way, you have to configure your own Google Sheets credential. I will tag up again the video for the credentials up here. For the tool description, set manually, or you can set automatically, no problem. Get rows in Google Sheets for answering any question related to them, like the total revenue or the number of my gym members in a certain month. Resource going to be sheet within document. Operation get rows. I've chosen by URL, but you can choose by ID or from list. From the list, choose whatever sheet you want. For the filters, no need to add any filters. Combine filters, just choose and. Now for our main AI agent, choose to define your own prompt. We have two main aspects. We have the prompt user message, which is our text, the system message, which are the rules that affect any input or any prompt we give it to the AI. For the prompt user message, is going to be a straightforward, easy one. We're just going to tell it to answer one of the valid prompt of these two variables, one for the text message, one for the transcribed audio text. So the one that is available came from the text route will be the one that will be answered. The other one will be none-like, means not existed. For the voice message, the other way around, if it's a voice message, is going to get the transcribed text, and for the text, it's going to be null because it didn't exist. For the required specific output format, no need. The system message is going to be a straightforward prompt. You are a helpful assistant. You can answer any question in the word or send emails to the provided email in the Gmail tool. You don't have to ask me each time to whom I want to send the email. This message, it can make up its own subject and body. I use the Google Sheet tool for answering any question related to them, like the total revenue or the number of my gym members in a certain month. Notes, give a short summary of what you have done. To note what the AI have done for our prompt. For our next section is going to be to send the text response or the audio response. Now here's the deal. Everything until the AI agent and we have got our text response is going to be totally free. No need to give your billing information or pay anything at all. So if you don't want to get a voice message, you can just unplug it from here, just plug it straightforward to send text. And if you want to get a response audio. You can get it also for free, but there is a twist. Let me first go through the if node and the send text, then we'll go back to the voice, let you know what you have to do in order to get it for free. For the if node, it's going to be a simple, straightforward condition. If the message received was text, type text, you are going to go to the true way, which is the text response. If it's not like this is audio, it's going to go to the audio route or the audio automation. You can find it here in the message mode. Scroll down to the text type, just drag drop it here. If the type is equal to text, go to the true way. If it's not equal to text, go to the audio way. It's going to go to the true way, which is send text, just a simple way. You can just search for the WhatsApp, hit on it, and send a message. No big deal. Now for the send text node, just choose your pre-configured WhatsApp API. The resource will be message. The operation will be send. The sender phone number or ID. We're going to choose the test number the WhatsApp Cloud gave it to us. Or if you have another phone number, you can put it here. But first you have to register it in the WhatsApp Cloud in order to use it. The receptionist phone number, your own phone number. You can type your own phone number, but make sure to include your country code. And the message type will be text. Text body will be the output of the AI agent. Just drop it here. Now, let's go back to our audio automation. So here's the deal. If you want to get like reversely from speech to text, like transcribing the audio is going to be very easy, free, no problem way. But if you're going to get from text to speech, there's another whole level. You have to enable from the Google Cloud Text to Speech API. And then if you want to use it, you want to have a Google Service Account credential. I'll show you how in the next minute. But just to make things clear, you have to give your own billing information to Google Cloud, like your credit card or debit card, something like that. But you won't be charged because they have a very free generous plan. It's going to include three main types of AI text-to-speech models. The first one is going to give you free 4 million monthly characters, like I think 800,000 words on average if each word is 5 characters, and the other models will be like 1 million characters. Let me show you the Google Cloud official pricing. In the pricing table, we have many models to choose from. This is the basic one. You can see here standard voices from 0 to 4 million characters each month. If you go above average, I think you won't. You are going to pay just 0.504 dollars per character, which is like very, very cheap. If you want to get to another voice model, like WaveNet Neural 2, you are going to get only 1 million characters. They are also like 200,000 words each month. And just to make things clear, if you consumed 1 million characters from the standard voices models, you are going to consume only 1 million characters from them, not 1 million characters from the another models like WaveNet. Each model has its own character free plan. But the main difference between these models is the quality of the voice and the pronunciation. The standard voices, you can say like normal quality. The WaveNet is going to be more human-like voices, but I'm not looking for human-like voices. I'm okay with any voice. We are going back for the synthesis text-to-speech node. If you want to use this node, you have to download it from the community nodes. It's a pretty straightforward way. We're just going to the profile picture of us, hit on it, hit on settings. You can just hit save, and we are going to hit on community node. I have pre-downloaded this node. Just hit on install. Write n8n nodes Google Speech. Check I understand. Hit on install. Once installed, you are going back to your automation. Hit the plus icon. Search for speech. It's going to be Google Speech. Just hit on it. Select synthesis text to speech. We have to configure our own credential, but not like any normal credential like the Google Sheets or the Gmail credential. No, we have to make a Google Service account credential from the Google console. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your own Google Service account on Google Cloud Console for n8n. So we're going just to create new credential. We will go and search for Google Cloud Console. We are going to hit on the first link. Then we are going to hit on console. Just make sure you are logged in with your own Google or Gmail email. Hit on the projects, new project. This name is something like test project. No need for organization, just hit create. It's creating our project. Select a project. Now after you have selected a project, it will show here our current project. So we are going to hit on the hamburger menu, then on billing, and then link a billing account, create billing account, choose your country, and agree and continue. Then you are going to add a payment profile and a payment method. The payment profile, make it as individual. Once all created, you can hit on manage billing account, choose your project on the 3 dots, hit on change billing, choose your billing account you have just set up, and hit on set account, and that's it all. You are good to go. Let's search for text to speech and hit on Cloud Text to Speech API. Enable it. Now, after you have enabled it, we're going to search for the opposite, which is speech to text, and we're going to choose Cloud Speech to Text API. Also enable it. And now we will go to credentials. So we're going to hit on create a credential, service account. Let's name it something like also test. Service account ID is going to be test 211. No need for service account description. Create and continue. Select a role. We are going to give it 4 roles. The first one is going to be owner. Hit on it. Add another role. Editor. So those are basically going to have access to every other role. We'll add another role, which is going to be speech to text, cloud speech to text service agent. And our last role will be cloud speech client. Hit on it. That's all. Hit continue. And then no need for principal with access. Just hit done. After we have now our email for the service account, hit on it in the service section. We're going to hit on keys, add key, create a new key. Let's make it JSON. After we have downloaded our key, we'll go and open it in Notepad. Select all, Ctrl+A, or just select it from the top to the down, Ctrl+C to copy it. We'll go back to n8n. Just hit paste, save, and that's it, you're good to go. After we have configured our own Google service account, we are going to hit on resource text to speech. You can choose speech to text if you configured your billing information. Use it here instead of this HTTP request. Go back, choose text to speech, operation synthesis. Now for the text is going to be JSON output, which is the F node output or the AI agent output. Just drag drop it here. So the output format will be OG Opus, which is a voice recording format. The language I will go with English US. You can choose any language you want. The voice type will be standard, which has the best free plan, which is 4 million. The voice, you can choose any voice you want. I will go with this voice. The speaking rate at which you can play with this if you want to change the voice quality. For the options, you are going to choose these options. Just press on add option, choose number of channel, the file name. File name, you can rename it whatever you want. I have renamed audio output. This is very important. You are going to turn on save to temporary directory. TMP stands for temporary. And the number of channels, leave it as 1. Here is the audio output. When we have turned on save to temporary directory, it's going to save it in our on device on a temporary cache place. It's going to give us a path for the location of this audio file, which is this one, temporary audio output.org. Then we are going next to add read or write files from disk. Just search for read. This is the one. Choose read files from disk. It's very simple. Just operation select read files from disk. The file selector is going to be file path. I have just shown you. It's going to be this one. Just drag drop it here. For the options, we are going to choose file extension, which is this one, audio format. File name, you can rename it whatever you want. Also MIME type, it's also the type of the audio or the audio format. Also you can just drag drop it here. Choose to put your output file in field called data. Here's the file. For this node, read our file in order to send it to the WhatsApp cloud. In order to send the voice recording response, a node from the WhatsApp Business Cloud, we're going to select send message and not upload media. Select send message. Select our WhatsApp credentials we have just made. The resource will be message, operation send. The sender phone number or ID is going to be, as we said, the test number or any number you have pre-configured in the WhatsApp cloud, the reception phone number with the country code, your phone number. The message type will be audio. Take audio from n8n in the temporary files, cache files on our device. So just select n8n, input data field name, just write data. You will get your audio response. That's it. Finally, I have another similar automation, but using Telegram. I'm going to drag it up here, and I'm going to make another automation for each time a YouTube video has been uploaded. It's going to be redirected into posts published on Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, X, etc. I'm going to drop this video in a few days, and I will tag it up here if it's available by then. As I said before, this automation and everything we used is going to be available down the description below in the link for free. So subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button in order to see it first. That's for today, guys. See you in the next one.